This is the next day. This police car is sitting in front of my house almost like it's trying to intimidate me or something, because like I said, about 10 years ago, this man next door to me was walking around. The man across the street, his name is Mr. Johnson. He's dead, but his daughter's still alive. He called me one day. He said, "Hey man, what was that man that just moved in the neighborhood walking around inside your house with the police for?" And I said, "You got to be kidding me. I don't know that man." I said, "Why would he be in my house for?" You know what I'm saying? I was wondering, what is he doing in my house? But he may work for the police. The reason why he was in my house like that. Hey.
You putting a fence up?
I've been trying to do that forever. Can I holler at you for a minute?
What's that?
Can I holler at you for a minute? Sir, this is my dog. She's real old. She's probably gonna die pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna tell you, man, is that these people next door, the man, he's dead now. His daughter's still alive. He called me about 10. This man had just moved into this neighborhood. He called me about 10 years ago, and he said, "Hey man, what was that man next door that I didn't know anything about walking around with the police inside your house for?" He called the police because my dog was in the doorway, and I had left because I didn't have a car riding my bike.
Your dog was in your doorway?
In my doorway.
Like, was your doorway open or something?
Yeah, my door was. Do you see that glass? You see, look, that glass was still there. You see, just like that. But the door was open, and my dog was standing there, and I was gone on a bike.
So the house was open?
Yes. I said the door was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had left, but I said the door was open, but my screen was like that, and my dog was standing there. Not this dog, a different dog. You know what I'm saying? So he called the police on me. I didn't even know him, but he thought he took it on himself, which is a lawsuit. I don't even know the man from Adam. He had just moved in next door. He somehow told them, I guess I'm his brother, or, you know, his father. He had no right at all to be in my house. You understand?
Do you know what they were doing?
I said they was under the inception that they was checking on me, worried about me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know the man. You know what I'm saying?
Probably misunderstanding.
But he had no right. You understand? Could you see me just move into a neighborhood, sir? You know what I'm saying? And don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Move next door to you, don't know anything about you, and I see your dog in the doorway. You know what I'm saying? And the police, you call the police. You know what I'm saying? But what gives you the right to then step forward and walk inside that house with the police?
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to tell something.
I recorded it. Listen to me, sir. I've been doing this for 40 years. I have like 500 videos online locked. You know what I'm saying?
You've been doing what?
I've been documenting police brutality and racism here in Oklahoma City for the last 40 years. You understand? And I document everything. I'm finna put cameras up around my house. It's something going on with that man next door. I don't know what it is. I don't know why you would park in front of my house when the call came there. Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, do y'all think y'all could just kind of not talk to each other?
I had to put that fence up to keep him from climbing through my windows. Listen to this.
Okay.
Listen, sir. You don't have to believe me, but listen, I'm recording you right now, so I'm gonna talk to a supervisor here in a minute. Okay. I'm telling you this. Listen, sir, I had to set a trap for, I was going to church. Listen, the first thing they did was stick a stake in the yard. And then they put some food on my porch.
That's nice.
Listen, I thought it was, and I was like, maybe these people are nice. So I started to go into church over there. And I wasn't living here. So I had a bike. Soon as I would leave, I'd over there and tell them, you'll be talking to them, praying and all this type of stuff. But as soon as I would leave, they knew I was gone, and they knew how long it would take me to get to where I was at. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, if it wasn't them, they had somebody coming in my house.
Wonder why.
I want you just listen to me. Like I said, I'm wondering why too. I know it ain't no. How can you hate animals like that person does and love God?
I don't know. I don't think they hate animals. You know him better than I do.
Sir, a cat, a black feral cat can't be in your window. My birthday was November the 3rd. I turned 57, right? And out of all, they know my birthday, but out of all the things they could say to me, they said, what did he say? He said, are you gonna have to do something about that cat, that black cat being in my window, you know what I'm saying, because it's looking at me and all this type of stuff. And I said, I can't do anything about a black cat being in your window, looking at you. You know what I'm saying?
I just told them they need to catch him and take him and drop him off somewhere.
I said, but a cat being in a window is out of my control. You know what I'm saying? And then
It's not your cat.
I said, it's just a wild cat that I love animals, sir. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, the cat was starving to death, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I just love animals, man. How can I listen to this though, sir? I'm in the backyard and I see a big Rottweiler back there. You know what I'm saying?
In your backyard?
In their backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I run over there and beat on the fence and I say, beat on the door and I say, sir, James, there's a big Rottweiler in your back. Oh, that's just Rodney's dog. So it ain't, animals. It's my animals that they hate. Sir, listen to me. If you look at, I'm a YouTuber. If you want to see the real story of what they've been doing to me, see, they didn't know I've been documenting them.
Look it up.
You can go to Cold Windows Worker.
Cold Windows Worker?
Yes.
What's that mean?
I'm Native American.
What's the cold window? I don't know what that
Windows, Windows is like a computer. You know what I'm saying? On how Windows 9, Windows 10, Windows. You know what I'm saying? And me being Native American, I was Cold Wind. You know what I'm saying? I'm Native American, bro.
Oh, your name was Cold Wind?
Yeah, I'm Ochizi Osceola of the Seminole Nation.
Cold Windows
Worker. But listen, what I'm saying is that I'm Ochizi Osceola of the Seminole Nation.
What's so cheesy Osceola?
That means wind worker.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a direct descendant from the warrior chief of the Seminole Nation. His name was Osceola. He was part white, black, and Native American. You know what I'm saying? He was more white than Native American. His name was Chief Osceola of the Seminole Nation. I'm a direct descendant of him. You understand? And can prove it. You feel me? And I've been telling my tribe about all of this stuff too. But I've locked away a lot of stuff because I want it resolved. I don't want to tell how Oklahoma City really is. You understand? I go all the way. I'm 57 years old. I can tell the true story. You understand? I can tell the hidden story of Oklahoma City. You feel me? If there's a hidden story that nobody wants to talk about, I know it.
I'm definitely gonna look it up, see what you got.
Okay, I'm just saying, sir, but it's a whole bunch of stuff I didn't put in there because I don't want to just, throw out too much at one time. But I got a story to tell, brother, and I'm your friend. I'm saying, you don't know how I've been trying to be nice to those people.
Well, I mean, maybe
Sir.
Say that this
So
isn't ever going to work out.
Huh?
Maybe y'all just need to realize it's not going to work out.
I said I've tried to. Sir, you know what I did? I locked that side of the fence and don't even walk down that way no more. To stay away from him, man.
That's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that man is dangerous. He's dangerous. I'm telling you, the way he's doing me, he's dangerous. He need to be that. Wait a minute. You're a Christian. You're in church. I mean, that's a church right there. Where do you can't find some kind of loving for me? I'm your neighbor. It says in the Bible that that's a cardinal sin to do your neighbor the way he's doing me. Now, whatever he's telling you, I want to hear him say it in my face because it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. I'm standing on my truth. You hear me? It's so profound that I held on to it, and I wasn't even going to, and I love people so much, I wasn't even never going to tell nobody about it if it had just stopped. Now I got to tell it. I got to tell the story. You don't understand? I wasn't even going to expose them for who they really are. I wasn't even going to do it, sir. But guess what? I got to do it now.
Well,
and guess what? Listen to me. I don't never start nothing. You say, what's that name mean? I don't never start nothing without finishing. And listen to me, I'm a law-abiding citizen, so it will be legal. So I'm gonna be bringing, the court system into this and all of that. That's how I do things, sir. You understand? That's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring the law, the legal way of handling this.
okay.
I'm not gonna do anything.
That involves not talking to him. I think it'll go you.
I don't even say anything to him.
Well, you kind of get worked up about it. You can almost say something to anybody about it. people over there think you're talking to them.
You're right, man. I'm just saying, but when you get excited like that when somebody's doing you like that, man.
When you get mad, it's easy to get all
I said, if somebody's doing you like that, for you, like, I'm like, what did I do to him to make him hate me?
What exactly are you working on right there?
I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? When you get to looking at,
On the YouTube?
you'll see some of my stuff.
Like cold windows.
You'll get to see some of my stuff.
I want to look it up.
Good. I would like for you to. Hey, man, I talked to a supervisor. Her name is Gracie. I talked to a supervisor last night. I got him. I videotaped the whole conversation. He treated me with so much respect and so much decency and all of that type of stuff. It felt good.
Why'd you have to talk to the supervisor last night?
About this situation.
Did the police come out yesterday or something?
I called the supervisor
You just called to talk to them.
and talked to somebody about this lady that came over, the white people that stay there. And I told you that I believe they're doing him like they did me. It's some white people that stay right there. I'm not prejudiced. I don't even know them. But if they came down here and said, James, sir, do you have something for a jack to jack my car? I would let them use it. Mm-hmm. If they came down here and, asked as a neighbor or something, I would try to help them. They're my neighbors. They stay right down there. The other day, everybody done ganged up on them over a pit bull, a dog. I thought it was mean and stuff too. I came to the neighbor's defense over that. Everybody was all the old people in the neighborhood came to me and they was like, Jane, these people got this dog. So I came out there, because I'm a neighbor and I was, with them on that and everything. But then I got to seeing the dog ain't really that mean or nothing. So I don't know what's going on down there, but they may be ganging up on them just like they ganging up on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But those people right there, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, oh yeah, and listen to this. This is why I reported an officer. Her name was Fry. Now, if you want to tell me verbatim, I have it written down in the house what she told me. But one officer was going that way, one officer was going this way. When she started, her name was Officer Fry. She pulled right here, right in the street. I said, ma'am, it may be something different with those dogs that's going on. I recorded this, I documented this. I said, ma'am, there may be something different with the people down the street and that dog and all that, like that stuff. And she said, I don't want to hear nothing. Basically, I don't want to hear nothing, but I got it written down word for word if you want to hear. But this is basically what she told me. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. She said, we shoot dogs every day. And I'll defend them before I do you any day. And she said it with hatred in her eyes. And it reminded me of when I was a child, when that cop took me down there to that field. You know what I'm saying? His name was M.W. Roach. He worked for Yorty Police Department. I was 14 years old. He took me from this house down to that field down there in his car. He had me handcuffed in the back of the car. He was asking me questions. I said, I can plead the fifth. I thought I was smart. I've always been thinking I was smart, but I thought the law would protect me. And he said, oh, you think that? He said, you motherfucking nigger, all this type of stuff. And he said, I'm going to kill your motherfucking ass. And I said, I know he ain't going to do nothing. He opened up the door. His door, opened up the back seat with me handcuffed in the back. I got this all on, there too. And then he jumped into the back seat on me, handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? And right around my throat. You know what Almighty God told me to do? Play dead. It worked. He released up off of me. You hear me? He was going to kill me. His name was M.W. Roach. Huh? I swear to God, he never got in trouble for it. He was going to kiss. Look.
That field where the school is?
He pulled me down. All this is changed. I told you.
I'm sure that was all field back then.
Where your police? Do you go to this police department? Where your police department is? That was a field. That was a amusement park. That's how long I've been living here.
Oh, the Spring Lake
water
park
wherever you are right now, that was fields, but it was an amusement park. There. It was called Spring. That's how long I've been living over here, sir. I've been living over here that long, man. I know the history of everything. I grew up in North Highlands. It's a real bad neighborhood. It used to be predominantly white when I first moved into it, but it started changing. You know what I'm saying? But I was a little bitty boy. I was only like 11 or 12 years old then. You know what I'm saying? Back and forth. This was grandmother's house and that was mom's house. Hey man, I ain't been perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm old now. I have arthritis, high blood pressure.
Me too.
You think I want to mess with somebody?
No. Well, I think maybe now after talking.
I do talk loud. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But you get tired of people just jumping on you and doing stuff to you and you think like they're picking on you. Oh, wait a minute, something else. going to tell you another story that I know you're probably not familiar with. But yeah, man, I talked to the supervisor the other day, and like I said, that woman, when she said that to me, it scared me. Because I was like, you know, I'm 57 years old. I was just approaching her, you know, just to give her another possibly insight on the situation. And guess what? The supervisor said she had no right to do you like, to talk to you like that, to say, we ain't supposed to be talking to our law-abiding citizens like that, you know?
Yeah, people have their...
Yeah, that's what I told him. That's what I told him. I said she was probably having a bad day. I don't want her to get in no trouble.
Things have been rough the past few years for people.
Everybody, man.
Yeah, it hasn't been...
Everybody. But guess what, man? I ain't your enemy.
Well, I don't think you are.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just want, I kind of feel like I deserve a little bit of respect because I got a wealth of knowledge up here, and I'm the type of person that likes helping people, and I'm not here, putting any negative into this world. I'm trying to put positive in this world, dealing with negative. That's the negativity coming back that I'm fighting against.
Well, I keep working on your YouTube, keep working on your fence.
Yeah.
And maybe give a chance to calm down a
But
little
man,
bit. Hopefully things will be cool.
Yeah, I just said, but I haven't done anything to them. The only thing that I did was get another dog, and and I'm like, man, why are they hating on me? Because I'm finna lose this one.
So it's kind of your replacement.
Yeah.
Was it the dog that was over there or something?
No, it's another dog.
That's a good looking dog out there.
That dog, I've had that dog for 12 years, and she's got cancer right now.
Oh, really? That's so good.
Hey, man, I had a cat. Her name was, I guess that's what inspired me to wake up and start doing this now so late in life, because I'm a good man. But I had a cat, her name was Houston, and she was just like my little baby. A year ago, I lost her right here in the street.
Did you run over?
Yeah, right there.
I ran over a cat once.
I said though, but the cat was so afraid of them, because every time she'd come out, he'd throw something at her, hit her. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know my cat running over a story? It's not a
I don't want to hear it.
I ran over this cat right in front of this little girl that owned the cat. They're sitting at the bus stop one morning. I come turning around the corner. I didn't even feel myself hit the cat. Then I pulled up, and I looked back. This little girl sitting on the street crying, and her dead white cat's right in front of her in the road. I was like, well, I feel awful.
Oh man,
I don't even like cats. I wouldn't want to.
I used to. I couldn't stand them. You know what I'm saying, for the longest time. But they're special, man. Once you get one, once you get one and fall in love with it, it's a special bond, man.
I'm allergic to them. No, that's right.
I can't. Like I told you, man. It's in my blood. You know what I'm saying. I've been around animals in the country and stuff all my life. You know what I'm saying. So I love animals, man.
Yeah, some people just aren't super. I'm not a major animal person.
I don't know what it is about me, man. I always had a dog. You know what I'm saying?
I had a dog once, and my old police car too.
Yeah. But like I said, I've always had dogs all my life. You know what I'm saying? But as far as cats, I never really started liking them until I got old. You know what I'm saying?
Killed a rat once. I didn't even mean to.
Yeah. I used to be an exterminator, so I killed a lot of them.
I got a post driver.
Oh, you was digging a hole?
Well, I grabbed it out of my garage, and I was going to go drive this post for a tree thing. I get it, and walk and get to the post. I do this thing. I go on a metal post, right? On a metal post driver. I go, and it makes this boom. I was like, well, that's weird. That doesn't sound right. It should be metal on metal. So I just go, hunk, hunk, ding, and all of a sudden, all these guts came pouring out.
You know something?
Like, poor rat.
You know something? I have arthritis so bad in my hand that I can't do that type of stuff no more. If I'm gonna dig a hole, I gotta buy one of those things that digs it for you. I can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? I did all of that heavy work when I was younger. I used to work in it's a brickyard right down there on 4th and like Western. It was called Commercial Brick. I don't know if it's still there or not.
I feel like there is a brick place.
Is it still there? If it's still there, that son of a gun's been there a long time, man. Don't you know back in the day, they used to pay us like $3 for a package, you know what I'm saying? And a package would be one of them things about this big of bricks with, where we done made it where a forklift can pick it up and it's banded. Yeah, you probably seen them on a job site or something. You know what I'm saying? But that was called a package. But a slur was be like, you know, where you like have to put bricks, you know what I'm saying, stack them this way on a crate, like, you know, one way, and then you have to reverse them and go. Every time you're throwing green paint on one, it's beaming hot sun outside. You throw, you know, once you get one layer, you put white paint on it, and then you make another layer, you put green paint on it, make another layer of white paint, green paint, and you stack it 18 tiers high. By the time it get that high, it done hardened in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta, you know, you can't even move it, so you gotta go get a forklift and pick it up and drop it, so it'll shake the bricks a little bit free. Then you can start taking them off of there and stacking them. Now you didn't get paid by the hour, you got paid by the slur and the package. Yeah, the only way you could make some money is you had to really get off in there and work. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get paid by it. I used to walk out of there with 120. I was 17 years old. I used to walk out of there with $120, $30 a day. I wouldn't try to do nothing like that now to save my life. You know, I was 17, but it would be like people out there, they try that, you get here, you're talking about that good money, they couldn't even last a day.
No.
They talk is cheap. Talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? They get out there, nose start bleeding, you know what I'm saying, be up. I can't work like that no more. I'm just telling you how I used to work back when I was younger.
It's good for people.
Oh man, you know something? Everybody I know that's old, that work, as soon as they stop working, they die. You know what I'm saying? So you got...
kind of that way. My grandpa's kind of that way. As soon as he moved from his place up to my parents' place and didn't have his shop and things to tinker with, he got dementia real fast and died. But then once he did, his wife, she just died.
I used to work in a old folks home, and I had to get away from that real quick because I started developing, you know, friendships with those old people, and
when they're dropping dead. That's
yeah.
good enough.
And then I said, but then, you know, what was so sad is when it'd be like a couple, because as soon as that one person would die, it wouldn't be a week before the other one would. I said, but I was saying, you know, that's why I had to, you know, I started developing, you know, friendships with people and stuff. Those people had, like, you know, I didn't even know about high blood pressure and what you can eat and what you can't eat, you know what I'm saying? But I was a dietary, you know, at the assisted living center, you know what I'm saying? I was a cook, and then I bring their food. It was like, I liked the way they did that too, you know what I'm saying? It was like the people, they were old, but they would come into a room and it would be like a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So we would like be serving them actually, like, you know, to give them that dignity and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Feel like they're going and doing.
Yeah. That's how we used to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the people used to, you know, be trying to tip me, you know, and I'd be like, huh?
I won't take your money.
Yeah, I said, yeah, but they be trying.
Sometimes.
I said, but they were so sweet. You know what I'm saying? Them people that was up in there. I was like, how could people, you know, put them in a home like this? And guess what, man? Half of them would be like rich, and that family would stick them in something like that, man. And they take their houses from them, man. I got to see. I said, man, I gotta get away from this, bro. Hey, man, I think those people. Do you know them? Are they your friends?
That's the first time I've ever been.
Okay, well then maybe you can listen. You can probably understand this. I believe that they was calling on this dog to do exactly what they did to me. Is get the police to go inside of there, and they go inside there and scope out what they want. Now listen, this lady right here will tell you, she just left. We were over there talking. She said that these people watched somebody come inside this house and burglarize everything. And then when the police came, and even the police asked them, why did you sit here and watch them do that? Now listen to me. I wish they had done it and I was here. They couldn't have done it when I was here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man. And she had some old lame excuse on how they watched these people walk their stuff out of this house. Man, come on now. There's something wrong over there, man. I'm telling you, man, because I'm telling you, man, what she said was kind of like, you know, she said she thought it was her grandson and all of this old crazy stuff. Man, that wasn't the case, man. It could have been one of her people that did that, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, I got to get back out and take some more calls.
Okay.
Now.
Well, it was nice. Can I shake your hand?
Yes,
and what is your name?
Sergeant Hunter.
Sergeant Hunter. It was nice to meet you, Sergeant.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant.
Good luck.
And Sergeant, I'm not fixing to bother them people, man. I'm going to stay away from them, especially now because I'm afraid for my life.
Okay. Well, that's a good reason to stick to here.
Thank you. Thank you.